Hi guys, Thomas and Friends 47 here, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Thomas and Friends Motorized Classic Nia. And here we can see she looks amazing. We have this great packaging here that shows off the great model there. Here's a look at the back of the packaging. We have this great look at all the different engines in this collection, and I can't wait to review them all here on the channel. Here's the top of the box and the bottom. See there the legal information, of course, the Thomas logo. Let's take a look at this engine out of the box, and here she is. She looks absolutely amazing. Now, one thing that I notice here, we have all this great details, like the little piston box there that actually goes through the running board. That's a separate piece. You have the great details with the printing, the cab insert there. I mean, it just looks absolutely amazing. Here on the front of the engine, we have more great details. We have the buffers, the coupling hooks, the little lamp details, little water tanks on the side. Just, it looks absolutely incredible. And of course, you'll see the little pistons coming through, or the piston box there coming through the running board. On the cap sticker, you'll see that they have this nice glow to them, like a firebox glow, kind of like what they did with the wooden railway engines. I love that so much. Here's a look at the other side of the model, which is basically the same, but that's okay. I also see the molded step ladders there. Here's a look at the back of the engine. Of course, coal load there. Here's a look at the top of the engine. You'll see the little water tanks there, sand tanks. I'm not exactly sure what they are. We have the great boiler band details there. Here's a look at the bottom of the engine. And you'll also see the pistons there. That's a separate piece. Alright, now here's the length comparison between the Trackmaster 2 Nia and the Motorized Thomas. And you'll see there's a few differences there. The face is slightly different too, but I like it. I think it looks nice. You also see they didn't paint the buffers on this one or the lamp, but I think that's okay. Those are easily fixable. And the height difference isn't too far off either. And then here's a comparison with Motorized Thomas, and again, I think it looks nice, and with Motorized James as well. Here she is with some rolling stock, like the Troublesome trucks, the coaches, and of course the Trackmaster 2 rolling stock there. I think she looks very nice with these. Alright, and then she also looks great with the Bachmann figures as well, the Bachmann Age of Scale figures. Alright, next up is the Troublesome truck. We can see that, our regular truck I should say, that's included with this pack. We have some great details there. It's basically the same truck top, and then they have this new specialty base. I love the new base for these. It adds so much detail to what was just plain plastic. I think they've done a good job with this. Here's a look at the bottom. And then here's a quick comparison between the Trackmaster 2 Troublesome truck, or Trackmaster 3, you could say, Troublesome truck. Alright, then this is how you install the batteries on these newer engines with Nia here. You can see that's the inside of the shell there, but we're just going to put the batteries in, test the batteries, and then we'll put everything back together. And with that, she's ready to roll. Alright, we have a little layout here set up for her, so we'll go ahead and start her on this, and get her ready to go on down the line. She'll go up the hill there, and then over the bridge, back around the bends, and then she's got to stop here to speak with the station master. She needs to make a special delivery to Thomas, so that way he can get back to puffing down the line. So she'll head on over and see him now. Great job, she's dropped off the part Thomas needs, so now she can take and be on her way. Alright, so all in all, what do I think of this model of Nia? Well, I'm going to tell you, I think she is beautiful. She's a wonderful engine, and I'm just so happy to have her in my collection. You know, this entire motorized wave of engines that Mattel has made has just blown it out of the water. They've done a great job on detail, they've done a great job on, like, different pieces. Like, it doesn't feel like a copy-paste of each engine. Each engine has unique things to them, and I appreciate that. Now, are they perfect? No, but nothing really is, right? Mattel is trying, and I appreciate that, because for years, it feels that they haven't been. You know, when All Engines Go came out, one major complaint from the merchandise perspective was that they put so much care and so much thought into the merchandise. It literally looked like you took to the TV show and took it out of the television series and put it down on the floor, and that was exactly what it was. It was a perfect copy of what you saw on screen, and us Thomas fans wanted that, but for classic merchandise, for CGI series merchandise, and they're finally listening to us and giving us those. The size is a little bit off, but the tank engines are definitely the best ones out of this wave. And the size does not bother me too much. The more that I have it in person, the more that I'm seeing it and running it around with the trains, I don't mind it. And I really like how it goes with the Bachmann figures. They pair very nicely with those. With James and the other Tender engines, they don't look bad alongside them either. And I'm actually getting used to that a little bit more. Like I said, the more you see it in person, pictures don't really do it justice. But when you see it in person, the scaling is not that bad. But all in all, I love this model so much. I can't wait to get even more of these. I love this range so much, and I hope they continue to make more. Mattel, if you do watch this, which I don't think you do, but if you do, thank you so much, and please continue to make more models like this, because we do want more models like this, and we do want to get these in our collection. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know which motorized model I should review next. Anyways, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.